Hello and welcome everyone. It is another Tuesday and we are getting set to do meditation for an open heart. This is part three as part of a series of opening the heart uh, in meditation. So we're just opening up the channel right now. Want to give you an opportunity to find a comfortable spot and get situated. I'm going to play around with this a little bit. Here we go. All right, that should be good right there. Awesome. All right. If you're just joining us, welcome. I am Tammy. I'm going to be your guide for today's meditation. We're going to get started in just 2 minutes. Find a comfortable spot on your mat, in a chair. Perhaps you're on the couch. You can certainly do these exercises and the meditation and breath work from the comfort of your couch. We will do some light stretching that might require you to come down onto the floor. So make sure that you've got some space in front of you to do that. I'm using a pretty comfortable kind of cushy mat here, but you can also use a blanket. I'm also using a pillow. That helps me to feel a little bit more grounded in my sits bones as I'm pretty comfortable sitting on the floor for these exercises. I've also brought along a big cushion. I'm going to show you how to use this for child's pose. Not everybody has access to a bolster, but I'll show you how to use a regular pillow that you have in your house to help you get into that position for a stretch. So take a moment now to find that comfortable spot for yourself. Grab pillows or cushions. You can even use a blanket rolled up or towels if sitting in a cross-legged position is difficult for you. At one point, we will be sitting in rock up towels to help you. And when we get to that point, I'll show you how to incorporate them into your exercise. So you'll notice that today's meditation is guided, or I always do my meditations based on a Kundalini practice. So what is Kundalini? Kundalini is the yoga of awareness. It's specific yoga, breath work, meditations that have been scientifically proven to provide a given result. Now, how does that happen? Well, you can find the results start to happen right away, but in my personal experience, doing a kriya or a meditation over a period of time nets a greater results. Definitely see a shift in change in your life when you practice over time. Each one of the meditations that we show here, whether it's the breath work, the breath work meditation we do, or the meditation itself, if you were to do that over a 21-day period to perhaps challenge yourself or even longer, you'll notice a definite change in yourself, how you respond to situations, just how you generally feel inside. So let's get started. If you're just joining us, hi, I'm Tammy, and welcome to Kundalini Meditation for Opening the Heart Center, Part 3. That's right, this is the third in a series. So, why do we do this type of work? To open the heart. We want to open the heart to invite love and compassion and kindness in our lives. So that's the beautiful part of it. The part of it that can be a little bit uncomfortable is that the heart center or the heart chakra is also the place where emotions reside. So this can be where your fears are, your anger, resentment, and judgment. When we open the heart, we create space for what is naturally ours, which is love and compassion. It's always there, it's within us, but sometimes what happens is our experiences can cloud that. So, what we want to do is create space for love and compassion and to release and allow those other emotions that maybe you're not so crazy about, to be able to let those go that feels like it's a part of us. And frankly, you don't need to hold on to that stuff anymore unless you want to. So, let's get comfortable. I'm sitting in a cross-legged position. I'm doing actually a half lotus so that both my ankles are flat on the ground. You can do this as well, or just sit in a position that is comfortable for you, whether it's the legs out straight or sitting on your knees. Bring your hands just comfortably onto your knees or in your lap, wherever feels comfortable for you. If you're used to meditating, you can also bring your hands into Gyan Mudra. So it's the palm facing up with the thumbs and the index fingers to touch. You can keep this open or bring it down. When you bring it down, you're keeping the energy within, and when you have your palms open, you're open to receiving the energy. All right then. Let's just relax here, closing the eyes. Bring your mental focus in between the eyebrows and slightly above. This is your third eye point. Begin to notice your breath, your natural breath. No need to make any changes. Just inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Listen to the sound of your natural breath. Sense how that feels to your body as the oxygen comes in through the nose, down into the lungs, and into your diaphragm. As you exhale through the nose, notice the feeling or the sensations that come up for you as you release. Continue with this breath, noticing without judgment, bringing awareness to your natural breath. And let's now deepen the inhales. So inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling again, a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. As you continue with this elongated breath, expanding the chest, expanding the abdomen as you inhale. And as you exhale, bring the belly button towards the spine and notice how the chest falls. Continuing to expand as you inhale and release as you exhale. Adding on here, bring the internal focus to your heart center. Envision what this looks like from the inside. Your heart pumping fresh blood, fresh oxygenated blood with this great breath that you're using. Beautiful. Continuing to keep that mental focus at the heart center. Just noticing how this feels for you. Continue with this elongated breath, or extending this breath for a longer period of time. You're doing this at a count of 4 and exhaling in the same way. And now let's add on. As you inhale for a count of 4, hold the breath for as long as you can at the top. And as you exhale gently to release, then suspend the breath out for as long as you can. So it looks like this, inhaling for 4, hold the breath, and exhale slowly for 4. Suspend the breath. Inhale gently for 4. Hold the breath for as long as you can. Exhale gently for a count of 4. And now suspend the breath out for as long as you can. And now inhale, gently coming back to your natural breath. Relax, keeping the eyes closed. Your mental focus at the heart center. Beautiful. You've done great. If you're just arriving for this meditation, we're just wrapping up some breath work to help ground us in this moment and prepare us for the rest of our practice here today. Speaking of which, we open our practice with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. It means I bow to the teacher within. I call on my higher consciousness. You're bringing your energy in towards yourself, and you're calling on that energy, your spirit, your soul, to be present, to call it forth, to speak to you, and for you to be able to listen to it. We'll take 3 deep breaths together, and on the 4th inhale, we'll begin. Let's start in here with the into your chest bone here. And let's begin with the 3 breaths. Inhaling, bring the hands up and to the top to touch, and down and center, exhale. Inhaling all the way up, palms to touch, and exhale down to center. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time. Inhale all the way up, palms to touch, exhaling here at the heart center. Inhale and then begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. 2 more times. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Last time, inhale deeply. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply through the nose. Hold the breath. Squeezing all the muscles of the body, squeezing the palms, the shoulders, your elbows. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale gently through that 2 more times. Inhale. Hold the breath. Squeeze all the muscles of the body, your toes, ankles, thighs, and hips. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale gently, release. Last time, inhale. Hold the breath. Squeeze all the muscles, so your feet, calves, hips, abdomen, chest. Squeeze the body. Hold the breath as long as you can. Hi, sorry about that. Looks like we had a little bit of an interruption there. We just wrapped up the audio mantra and a few breaths. We'll now begin with some gentle light stretching. First, we'll begin by shaking the legs out in front. Point and flex the toes. Hands are just relaxed by your sides, creating some stability. Now start to circle the ankles in one direction and then change direction. Wonderful. Point and flex, alternating toes. Wonderful. And now bringing the feet into center, just the soles of the feet to touch here. Hands are either around the toes or at your ankles. And begin with butterfly. Just flapping our wings here. This should be a gentle movement. The focus is on the sits bone, so just where your buttocks touches the ground. You might even be able to feel the muscles and the tendons here pressing into the floor underneath you. If this is challenging, you can slow this down. And if you do slow this down, then go along or move with your breath. So inhaling as you raise the knees up and exhaling as you bring them down. Keep on doing that if that suits you. Otherwise, continue with butterfly. Shoulders are relaxed, hands are relaxed. Try to remove any unnecessary tension in the body. Keeping the breath nice and loose and natural. Wonderful. Shake that out. Coming back into a cross-legged position. We'll do Sufi grinds here. So this is rolling your abdomen forward. So the center of gravity is right here, your reproductive organs, and in your lower spine. So you're just rolling to one side. Inhale as you come forward, exhale as you roll back. Continue with this rolling motion, using the breath, your breath, to guide you. Shoulders are relaxed, hands and elbows are relaxed. No need to have stability in the waist, in the hips. And let's do this 2 more times on this side. There's 1, there's 2, and inhale to center. And now let's do the opposite side. Inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you roll back. Try to keep stability in your legs as much as you can. You might even find on this side of the body feels a little bit different than how we originally started. That's completely normal. And 2 more times on this side. There's one. And there's two. And let's inhale to center. Beautiful. All right. Two more poses here. We're going to come over onto our knees. So you're just sitting here on your knees, or might want to think about it as you're rolling onto the ankles here. You can use a pillow in between, so just sitting like this. This creates a little bit more comfort if it's uncomfortable for you. Or you can roll up your mat underneath your ankles. That creates a little bit more softness there as well. And coming here, we're going to just sit up for a moment and bring the toes up. This is a nice toe stretch. I was about to say gentle. There is nothing gentle about this pose, but it does stretch the feet out. It does give a little bit of a stretch that we wouldn't normally give ourselves. There will be a little bit of discomfort, but it should not be painful. And we'll just hang out here for a few seconds. Beautiful. Come forward to release and begin to just tap the top of the toes and then release down. We'll move into child's pose, and here's where this pillow is going to come into play, but we're going to start with opening the knees wide, or as much as you can. The tips of your toes, tips of your toes are touching back in the back. If this is good for you, then you can start to walk the hands. Now, you can hang out here. This might be tough. If it is, you can just walk right back up. Or you can come all the way down, forehead to the ground. If neither of those are an option for you, you can grab a pillow, and this one's nice and squishy for me, and just bring it underneath your body here. Create some stability, and you can hang out here for a moment, just turning your head to one side and relax. Feel free to close the eyes and feel a gentle stretch through the spine. Your breath is natural. If it's possible, you can even just bring your head forward or your chin forward, whatever works for you. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Wonderful. Begin to walk the hands up, gently opening the eyes, and you can move that pillow away to use another time. Wonderful. Coming back to a seated position, we'll get started with our meditation. So today's meditation, I've decided to change things up a little bit today. We've been doing quite a bit of work around movement and using mantra, and we've used that a bit, and it definitely has its place, and we'll do that next week a little bit more. But for today, I really wanted to focus on really coming into the heart center and really bring some conscious awareness to the heart. And the best way to do that is through one of my favorite meditations, which is a meditation for a calm heart. So you're taking any hand, doesn't matter, bring it over the heart center. Have a little bit of pressure here at the palm, so you can almost feel the heat generated by your body at the heart. Fingers are wide, with your baby finger being parallel to the floor. Beautiful. Bringing your hand in Gyan Mudra up so that we're pointing. Wonderful. Once you're situated here, close the eyes. Bring your mental focus to the heart center. Imagine this warm white light that's at your heart center. Your breath now is natural. Inhaling through the nose, breath for as long as you can. And then exhale gently through the nose. Suspending the breath out for as long as you can. When you're ready, gently inhale through the nose. Hold the breath. And exhale through the nose. Suspend the breath. Inhale gently. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale gently. Suspend the breath. Hold, hold, hold. And inhale. Hold the breath. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale gently. Suspend the breath out. Holding it out. Hold, hold. Inhale completely. Make this long and deep and hold at the top of the breath. Hold, hold, hold. And exhale slowly, gently. Continue on your own. Notice how this feels for you. Keep going. Keep that mental focus at your heart center and with your breath. Making sure that the inhales are long and deep and the exhales are gentle and complete. Take 2 more breaths like this. There's 2. Last time. And when you are finished, keeping the eyes closed, relax the hands down, keeping that internal focus. Inhale and exhale. Two more times, nice and deep. And exhale gently and smoothly. Beautiful. Bringing the palms together at the center of the chest. Begin to rub the palms together, creating some heat. Do this double time. Rub, rub, rub. Rub, rub, rub. And now taking these warm hands over your eyes if possible, if you're not wearing glasses like I am. And then on your head, crown of your head, and around through your neck. And as you're bringing your warm hands to touch your body, give thanks, give gratitude for being here today, for taking this time out to yourself, for this meditation. And let's do that one more time before we close off. Double time, really generate some heat here. And now bringing the warm hands to the forehead, crown of the head, moving down the body, organs, hips, thighs, knees. Don't forget those ankles and feet. Giving gratitude for being here today and for all that your body does for you. We close our practice today with our palms at the center of the chest, and we end with a long sat and a short nam. Let's take 2 breaths together and finish. Inhale gently through the nose and exhale through the nose. Again. And let's inhale to begin. Sat Nam. Seal the practice, bringing the thumbs to the third eye and closing with the forehead to the ground. Sat Nam. Thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate your participation. Know that this particular class will be uploaded to our channel, so you can always come back to it. It's always here for you. And like I mentioned at the beginning, to really feel the benefits and a real shift. I mean, not to say you don't feel anything now. Everyone has a different experience. But when we practice over a period of time, it stays with you. We notice a shift, and you'll notice that there's a change, especially at the heart center. Thank you again. Sat Nam. Feel free to leave a comment or ask a question at the bottom here in our comment section. Feel free also to subscribe to these videos, that every time that we have a practice, whether it's yoga or meditation, you will be given alerts so you never have to miss a class. Otherwise, we're always here for you at this YouTube channel, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thank you again. Sat Nam.